Aging. Everyone will experience it, but not many people openly talk about the unexpected challenges that come with it. You may think you know what to expect as you grow older, but there are some surprises that can leave you feeling caught off guard. You might experience things like forgetting names, feeling suddenly exhausted after simple tasks, or noticing subtle changes in your body that leave you feeling frustrated. These are the realities many seniors face, and they can happen when you least expect them. But here's the good news. You're not alone. Aging may come with its challenges, but with the right strategies, you can navigate these changes with ease and continue to live a fulfilling life. Meet Dr. Robert Taylor. Let me introduce you to Dr. Robert Taylor, a well-respected physician and someone who's seen many of his patients face the challenges of aging. A few years ago, Dr. Taylor was energetic, always on his feet, attending conferences, and helping patients. But recently, he's found himself facing some of the same unexpected changes. He's dealing with issues that he never anticipated, from forgetfulness to increased fatigue, and even weight gain despite maintaining a healthy lifestyle. His story is relatable to many people as they age. Aging doesn't come with a manual, and the adjustments are not always easy. Today, we'll walk through 12 common aging challenges that many seniors face, all while offering practical advice that can help you navigate each one. This video is meant to be a guide for those in the middle of their journey into their later years. So hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. 1. Forgetting names and important details. Dr. Taylor's experience with forgetting names was a bit humbling. He ran into a colleague at the grocery store, someone he had worked closely with for years. But when it came time to greet them, he couldn't remember their name. The situation left him feeling embarrassed, but it also made him realize that forgetting things like names and important details is a normal part of aging. You're not losing your touch. It happens to everyone. Forgetfulness doesn't just affect names. It can also include forgetting the details of a conversation, upcoming appointments, or significant events. These lapses can be unsettling and may make you feel like you're losing control. But don't worry, this is just a natural part of the aging process. What can you do about it? One simple method Dr. Taylor uses is to write things down. He keeps a journal where he notes important details about the people he meets, and even what they talked about. By writing down these details, he can easily refresh his memory the next time they meet. Another great tip is to set reminders on your phone. Many smartphones come with note-taking apps or reminder systems that allow you to jot down names, dates, and tasks to be completed. This helps reduce the stress when you forget something and offers a quick fix without embarrassment. And don't be afraid to ask for someone's name again if you forget. Most people will understand and appreciate that you're making an effort to remember them. 2. Dealing with sudden exhaustion. Dr. Taylor, who once had boundless energy, began noticing that sudden exhaustion was becoming a problem. Things that were once simple, like walking around the house, or even completing small household tasks, left him feeling completely drained. He's not alone. Many seniors experience this issue, even when their lifestyles haven't drastically changed. Suddenly, you find yourself out of breath or exhausted after the most routine activities. This is because as we age, our energy levels naturally decrease. Our muscles aren't as strong, our heart rate may not recover as quickly, and our bodies take longer to bounce back from exertion. It can be frustrating, especially for someone who was once highly active. How can you manage this? Dr. Taylor learned that one of the best ways to combat fatigue is to pace yourself. If you have a list of things to do, try breaking them up throughout the day. Don't overwhelm yourself with chores or errands all at once. This will only increase your chances of feeling worn out. Another strategy is taking short breaks. Dr. Taylor has incorporated short breaks into his day, allowing himself time to recharge for just a few minutes before tackling the next task. Hydration is also key. Often, Fatigue is simply the result of dehydration. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep your energy levels stable. Eating smaller, more frequent meals is another solution. Large meals can sometimes cause fatigue, but smaller balanced meals give your body a steady source of energy. Focus on foods that are rich in vitamins, lean proteins, and whole grains. Finally, Dr. Taylor found that getting adequate rest and listening to your body is crucial. If you need to take a nap or sit down for a bit, don't feel guilty. Your body is telling you it needs to recover, and honoring that is essential for your overall well-being. Unexpected weight gain. Dr. Taylor was shocked to see weight creeping up on him, even though he maintained his usual level of activity. For years, he had been able to eat what he wanted without putting on pounds, but suddenly, despite eating healthily and staying active, he started gaining weight. This is a common issue many seniors face. Unexpected weight gain, even when their habits haven't changed. The reason for this is that as we age, our metabolism slows down. This means we burn fewer calories, and our body starts storing more fat, particularly around the abdomen. This gradual change can be frustrating, especially for someone who's always prided themselves on their active lifestyle. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor now focuses on a balanced diet that aligns with his slower metabolism. He has reduced his caloric intake slightly and focuses on foods that are nutrient-dense, like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. He also limits his intake of processed foods and sugar, which can easily lead to weight gain. Exercise remains important, but the focus has shifted slightly. While intense workouts may not be as easy, regular low-impact activities like walking or swimming help maintain muscle mass and keep the metabolism working efficiently. Even something as simple as walking for 20-30 minutes daily can make a difference. Strength training is also crucial for preserving muscle, as muscle burns more calories even at rest. Dr. Taylor incorporates strength exercises into his routine, a few times a week to maintain his muscle mass. Finally, he has learned to be mindful of portion sizes. As our bodies require fewer calories as we age, being mindful of how much we eat can prevent unnecessary weight gain. 4. Frequent doctor visits. Dr. Taylor always took great pride in his health, but recently he noticed that he was visiting the doctor more often than ever before. What once was a routine annual checkup had transformed into frequent visits for blood tests, regular screenings, and monitoring of small health issues. It's not just him. Many seniors find themselves making regular visits to the doctor as they age, which can become overwhelming at times. But here's the thing: frequent doctor visits are a good sign. They signify that you're staying proactive about your health and preventing larger issues down the line. How to manage frequent doctor visits. Dr. Taylor found that keeping a health calendar helps him stay on top of all his appointments. He writes down each appointment and sets reminders for things like checkups, lab work, or specialist visits. This keeps him organized and ensures he doesn't miss anything important. Additionally, Dr. Taylor has started tracking his health more carefully. He keeps a health journal where he notes any new symptoms, changes in his body, medications, and questions he wants to ask his doctor. This has been incredibly helpful in making his visits more efficient and focused. One last piece of advice: don't skip your appointments. Routine screenings, such as those for high blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes, are crucial for maintaining long-term health. It's better to catch issues early than wait until they become a bigger problem. 5. Difficulty concentrating. Dr. Taylor, a lifelong reader and someone who enjoyed tackling complex medical texts, recently found himself struggling to focus on reading. What used to be an easy and enjoyable activity became a challenge. He would find himself rereading the same page multiple times, unable to retain the information. This was frustrating for someone who spent years absorbing information quickly and efficiently, and he soon realized he wasn't alone in this experience. As we age, it's natural for our concentration to diminish, and tasks that once seemed effortless, like reading, solving puzzles, or even following a conversation, become harder to manage. For many seniors, these changes are unsettling, and it can feel like your brain is slowing down. You may notice a decline in your ability to focus on tasks for extended periods, and it may take longer to absorb new information. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor has found that the best way to combat difficulty concentrating is to keep your brain active. He's incorporated a variety of mental exercises into his daily routine to help improve his cognitive function. Activities such as puzzles, crossword games, and word searches are a great way to keep your mind sharp. Another helpful strategy is to break tasks into smaller chunks. For example, if you find it difficult to concentrate on a book for a long time, try reading in shorter bursts. Take a break after 20 minutes of reading and return to it after a short rest. This prevents mental fatigue and makes it easier to digest information. Dr. Taylor has also taken up a new hobby, learning a new language. Not only does this stimulate the brain in different ways, but it also keeps his mind engaged in a challenging and exciting activity. By doing this, he's able to strengthen new neural connections, which improves his memory and concentration. What about you? Have you found activities that help with concentration? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's help each other keep our minds sharp as we age. Loneliness and social isolation. Dr. Taylor, who was once surrounded by colleagues, friends, and patients, began to notice that as he aged, his social circle shrank. Many of his friends had either moved away, passed on, or become less mobile. He found himself spending more time alone, and while he loved his solitude, it started to feel like something was missing. Loneliness is a common issue among seniors, especially as mobility becomes more limited or as long-term relationships change. The emotional toll of loneliness can be significant. It's easy to feel disconnected from the world, even in the company of others. Many older adults experience a lack of social interaction, and this can affect both emotional well-being and overall health. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor made it a priority to reconnect with people. He started reaching out to old friends, organizing small meetups, and even volunteering in local community groups. Sometimes, just a phone call or a simple coffee date can make a huge difference in combating loneliness. There are also online communities where seniors can connect with others who share similar interests. Platforms like Facebook or local senior groups online allow for meaningful conversations that help create a sense of connection. In some cases, virtual socializing can be just as fulfilling as in-person interaction, especially if mobility is an issue. Additionally, many areas have community centers offering social activities for seniors such as book clubs, walking groups, and cooking classes. Participating in these activities can help you make new friends and engage in social events. And don't forget about pets. If it's an option for you, having a pet can significantly reduce feelings of loneliness and provide companionship and purpose. What do you do to stay socially connected? Let's share our tips in the comments below. It's essential to stay connected and support each other through these challenges. Declining mobility. Dr. Taylor used to take long walks in the park and jogged regularly, but over the years, he began noticing that simple activities, like bending down to tie his shoes or getting up from the couch, became harder. Tasks that he once took for granted now felt like major obstacles. Many seniors face the same problem. As we age, our mobility declines. Stiff joints, weaker muscles, and reduced flexibility all contribute to this issue, making everyday movements more challenging. But here's the good news. It's possible to maintain mobility, even as you get older. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor found that regular exercise was key to keeping his body moving. Stretching exercises in particular help maintain flexibility in your joints and muscles. He incorporates daily stretching into his routine, paying special attention to areas that tend to become tight, like the back, hips, and legs. He also focuses on strength training to maintain muscle mass, which is critical for stability and balance. Simple exercises like squats or leg raises help keep the muscles in his legs strong and provide the support needed for walking and standing. For low-impact exercise, Dr. Taylor recommends activities like yoga, swimming, or walking. These exercises are gentle on the joints, but still provide excellent cardiovascular benefits. Finally, Dr. Taylor emphasizes the importance of balance training. Exercises such as standing on one foot or practicing Tai Chi can improve balance and reduce the risk of falls. It's important to start slow and listen to your body. Don't push yourself too hard, but instead, focus on consistency. Over time, you'll notice improvements in your mobility and flexibility. Sleep troubles. Sleep has always been one of Dr. Taylor's priorities. He prided himself on getting 7 to 8 hours of rest every night. But recently, he found himself waking up several times during the night. He would lie awake, staring at the ceiling, unable to fall back asleep. Sleep disturbances are common among seniors due to changes in hormones, stress, and physical discomfort. Lack of sleep can leave you feeling exhausted the next day, impacting your energy, mood, and overall health. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor learned that creating a bedtime routine was one of the best ways to improve his sleep quality. He began going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, to help regulate his body's internal clock. Limiting caffeine in the afternoon and evening also made a difference. He noticed that cutting back on coffee and other caffeinated drinks helped him sleep more soundly. Dr. Taylor also started practicing relaxation techniques before bed, such as deep breathing, meditation, and gentle stretches. These activities helped calm his mind and prepare his body for restful sleep. Another tip is to create a sleep-friendly environment. Dr. Taylor kept his bedroom dark, quiet, and cool to promote better sleep. Using blackout curtains and a white noise machine helped create the perfect environment for rest. 9. Vision and hearing changes. Dr. Taylor, like many seniors, has noticed changes in his vision and hearing over the years. While he used to be able to read small print without any trouble, now he finds himself squinting or reaching for his glasses more often. Additionally, background noise during conversations has become harder to filter out, especially in crowded places like restaurants or social gatherings. Changes in vision and hearing are part of the natural aging process, and they can sometimes make you feel disconnected from the world around you. Vision problems such as presbyopia, difficulty seeing up close, and cataracts, along with hearing loss, are common in older adults. These changes can affect how you interact socially and even limit your independence. What can you do about it? The first step is to stay on top of regular eye and hearing exams. Dr. Taylor makes sure to visit his ophthalmologist and audiologist every year to monitor his vision and hearing health. Catching issues early allows for timely intervention and prevents further deterioration. For vision, Dr. Taylor found that updating his prescription glasses made a world of difference. Sometimes, a simple adjustment in prescription or getting a pair of reading glasses can restore your ability to engage with the world around you. In terms of hearing, Dr. Taylor reluctantly accepted that he needed hearing aids. While it took some time to adjust to them, he now finds that they greatly improve his ability to hear in crowded spaces. There's absolutely no shame in using hearing aids. They're designed to enhance your quality of life, allowing you to remain engaged in conversations, listen to music, and enjoy activities. If you find that hearing or vision problems are interfering with your day-to-day life, don't hesitate to speak with your doctor. There are so many solutions, from corrective lenses to hearing aids, that can help restore your connection to the world. Have you noticed any changes in your hearing or vision? Share your experiences in the comments below. Let's support each other in managing these changes as we grow older. 10. Sensitivity to cold or heat. Dr. Taylor has always enjoyed spending time outdoors, whether it was basking in the warmth of the sun during the summer or taking brisk walks in the cool air of autumn. However, in recent years, he's noticed that he's become much more sensitive to temperature. What used to feel like a comfortable room temperature now feels unbearably hot or cold. He struggles to adjust to the extreme temperatures of summer and winter. As we age, our bodies become less effective at regulating temperature, and this heightened sensitivity is quite common. Whether it's the intense summer heat or the bitter cold of winter, many seniors find it more difficult to stay comfortable in varying temperatures. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor's solution has been to dress in layers. By wearing multiple layers of clothing, he can adjust to the temperature throughout the day. For example, when it's chilly in the morning, he can wear a sweater, and as the day warms up, he can remove layers to stay comfortable. He also opts for breathable fabrics like cotton or moisture-wicking materials in hot weather to keep sweat at bay. During the winter, Dr. Taylor chooses warm materials like wool or fleece to trap body heat and keep him comfortable. At home, Dr. Taylor has made simple adjustments. He uses a heating pad during colder months to keep warm and has a fan. For the summer, if he's out and about, he keeps a hand warmer or a small cooling towel on hand to help him stay comfortable. How do you manage temperature sensitivity? If you've experienced this change, share your strategies in the comments. Let's help each other find ways to stay comfortable in every season. 11. Shorter temper and emotional changes. As Dr. Taylor has gotten older, he's noticed that his temper has become a bit shorter. He finds himself getting frustrated by things that wouldn't have bothered him in the past. It could be something small, like a delayed delivery or a miscommunication with a colleague, and suddenly, he feels his mood shift from calm to irritable. This is actually a common emotional change many seniors experience. As we age, hormonal shifts and changes in brain chemistry can impact our emotional regulation. Stress from dealing with health issues, the loss of loved ones, or changes in daily routines can also make emotions more intense. It's not unusual to find yourself snapping at loved ones or feeling irritated over minor inconveniences. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor discovered that one of the best ways to manage these mood swings is through deep breathing techniques. Whenever he feels his temper rising, he pauses to take several deep breaths, inhaling slowly, holding the breath for a few seconds, and then exhaling slowly helps calm his nervous system, reset his emotions, and bring him back to the present moment. Another strategy is mindfulness. Dr. Taylor now takes a few moments each day to check in with his emotions. By practicing mindfulness, he's able to acknowledge his feelings without being overwhelmed by them. This awareness helps him stay in control of his emotional responses. Gratitude has also been a game changer for Dr. Taylor. At the start or end of each day, he takes time to list 3 things he's grateful for. This simple practice shifts his mindset and helps him focus on the positive, making it easier to deal with frustration and irritation. How do you manage your emotions? If you've experienced emotional changes, what techniques have worked for you? Share your tips below, and let's support each other in maintaining emotional balance. 12. Loss of independence. Dr. Taylor has always been a fiercely independent person. He took great pride in managing his own schedule, handling his household tasks, and taking care of his health without needing help. However, recently, he's found himself in situations where he needed assistance, whether it was needing help with grocery shopping or asking for a hand with home maintenance. At first, accepting help was a struggle. Dr. Taylor, like many seniors, struggled with the idea that asking for help might signify a loss of his independence. The reality is that losing some degree of independence is a natural part of aging, and it's something that many older adults face. But it's also an opportunity to find new ways of embracing interdependence rather than complete independence. What can you do about it? Dr. Taylor has learned that asking for help doesn't make you weaker. It makes you wiser. He's found that accepting assistance when needed allows him to focus his energy on things that matter most to him, such as spending time with family or enjoying his hobbies. It's important to delegate tasks when you can. Whether it's asking a family member to help with household chores or hiring a professional for certain tasks, it's okay to lean on others. Additionally, Dr. Taylor has embraced new tools and technologies that make life easier. For example, smart home devices allow him to control his lights, heating, and security system without needing to get up, reducing the need to rely on physical effort for routine tasks. Aging is an inevitable part of life, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming. Dr. Taylor's story is just one example of how we can navigate the challenges of aging with grace and strength. Whether it's dealing with changes in memory, energy, mobility, or emotions, remember that you are not alone in this journey. By embracing these challenges and making small adjustments, we can continue to live vibrant, fulfilling lives as we age. It's not about losing your independence or giving in to aging. It's about finding new ways to thrive. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more content on living your best life at any age.